Hey, it's JC1424 once again with NASCAR 09. In this episode of our season with Greg Biffle's number 16, 3M Performance 400, we're going to be doing race 23 of 36, the 3M Ford at Michigan International Speedway. That made no sense because this race is sponsored by our car. Or our car is sponsored by this race. Or something else that doesn't make any sense. I have the fastest lap time here. It's not hard to get a fast lap time in this game. As a matter of fact, this is relative to something someone commented on the Indianapolis video. I am playing on the hardest difficulty in the entire game. I am not winning every race, and Into2SC4R has never done an LP on this game on his channel, ever. I mean, he's done some videos of it on one of his older channels, but I mean, he did do an episode of This is Joseph versus Zachary at Devil's Canyon, and that was crazy, but whatever. For the record, this game is not hard. It's not difficult at all. The main point of this is just to see how many top 5s we can get, how many wins we can get, and, well, yeah. So, I can't do anything about that. Anyways, Tony Stewart gets yet another pole. Starting next to him is Jimmy Johnson. Bobby Labonte starting third next to Jeff Gordon. John Wood starting in fifth next to Dale Jarrett. Martin Truex Jr. in seventh next to Patrick the Carpenter. I failed right there. And Paul Menard is starting at ninth next to a fantasy driver, Colonel Sanders. Sadly, Colonel Sanders is not going to be president. Donald Trump is. Donald Trump. I don't know. I don't do politics at all. Alright, so starting from the tail of the field here at Michigan International Speedway, behind Kyle Petty and Dave Rudman, the green flag is out, and we are underway here at Michigan International Speedway. Alright, so now we're in third gear and we can actually go. Thank God for that. Let's see if we can not fail to get a top 5 this time. Last time, we actually finished, didn't we finish 10th here last time? I think so. Well, Watkins Glen was not very satisfying. It was a good video. Not a good race for us. It was our first time not getting a top 10, or not finishing in the top 10, and we didn't finish at Sonoma like I said in that video, but whatever. Oh goodness, got sideways going through turn 3. We're going to work with Carl Edwards because apparently he's back here. Maybe we'll be able to help Carl Edwards move his way through the field. I'm trying to make this interesting. Apparently, me doing well in a race makes things not interesting. It's kind of hard to not do well whenever you play this game, honestly. Unless you suck at racing games in general, then yeah, that's one way it'd be difficult, but I don't suck. Shit! I don't suck at video games! Now I can't make interesting content. Words. Failure. At least I suck at speaking. I don't know. Okay. Maybe this car is just too innovating for this LP. Maybe I should have chosen Tony Stewart's car after all. You know, do the whole bandwagon thing where always race is my favorite driver. I don't race as my favorite driver in this game because this car is like, it's so ugly. And it only has one paint scheme, and that's one of the bad things of this game. They hardly have any paint schemes. Alright, so we're trying to make Carl Edwards go. He's about to crack the top 30, and so will we. He's in 31st, and now wow! Look, that's the 141 car right there. Gosh, he lost all those positions in just 2 laps. I mean, that's him right there. I'm just... Wow, that's, I think he pulled a Kyle Petty and just went to the outside because he was on the outside whenever we passed him. I guess he just went to the outside and lost all his positions instead of trying to block. Yeah, I mean, he lost 20 positions in just 2 laps. Losing 10 positions per lap, I guess. It's kind of sad. I just bumped Carl Edwards and took off. The only games where I don't play on the hardest difficulty are games where playing on the hardest difficulty would make it not even really worth playing. Like, the content would not be worth watching. The game would just be me not fighting for a championship, just fighting to do as well as I can and not ever do really well. thing goes with Pro Evolution Soccer, where the difficulty is insane, and I am playing on the lowest difficulty. And I think I've gotten better at the game, and maybe I should switch to 2-star difficulty, but I really don't think I'd ever do that towards the end of the season. So I'm probably gonna go live on Pro Evolution Soccer someday, and I'll play on 2-star difficulty instead of 1-star difficulty. Now that I've gotten apparently so good at the game. Also, I think that game is just inconsistent at the same time, because we're struggling at some points against teams that suck. They suck. China is in last place, and they scored the first goal, and we did not score a goal until past halfway through the game. So, yeah, the game is inconsistent. I'm beginning to wonder if it's more inconsistent than this game, because we got people falling behind in points in this series just because the AI, they don't perform as well as they're supposed to at some tracks. I don't think I've passed Matt Kenseth yet. I think he might be up there somewhere. David Reagan's doing okay right now. Right now we're on the outside working with Carl Edwards. Hopefully he goes down. Yes, he does. I want him to go down to the bottom so that I can clear Kevin Harvick. I don't think I'm going to clear Kevin Harvick because Carl Edwards won't go down. Okay, now you go down. You go down? You go down. That makes no sense. Now we've had Kevin Harvick underneath us for the past half lap. Oh gosh, Jeff Burton. Okay, we're going to make a 3 wide going into turn 3 right here. And we're still working with Carl Edwards. He's probably going to lose us eventually after pit stops or something like that. And that's just going to cause him to fall behind and finish in like 20th or something. So I'm just trying to help him as much as I can. You know, I could help David Reagan. But I like Carl Edwards more than David Reagan. My voice is getting all Metallica and shit. Or Nickelback Metallica. Nickelback and Metallica are the same thing. Look at me, I'm sinning. A statement like that. They're not the same. Stupid Carl Edwards, why you go to the outside? I can't work with you when you're on the outside. Get in front of me. Freaking Travis Quapple. Come on. There we go, there we go. Oh gosh, that move got crazy. Alright, here we go. So we are now in 14th, he's in 13th, and David Reagan is still in front of us, so I'm not sure if just us being behind him is making him do better or what. I guess that means I'm helping 2 teammates at once. Or maybe he's just staying at the bottom and it's doing him some good. He's staying behind David Reagan, so he's kind of going really slow for me. Alright, here we go, here we go. Okay, so we're about to be halfway through the race, and we're about to reach the top 10. So yeah, we're reaching the top 10 within half the race. Once again, this game is not hard. It's easy on Legend. If I put it on easy, you would see the difference, and it would be kind of sad to see me go from last to first in like 4 laps. It's just horrible. Alright, so yeah, Matt Kenseth is up there in the top 10. I do believe that's the top 5 as well. Alright, Carl Edwards is going to the bottom. Come on, try passing Mark Truex Jr. Carl Edwards. Please try. Please try. He's not trying. Maybe he is, he just can't figure it out. Apparently Carl Edwards is stupid in this game. Alright then. And we got Matt Kenseth. Well, he's in the top 5. I mean, no he's not. He's in the top 10. So, I mean, that's good enough. Matt Kenseth is in the top 10. That'll help him in the point standings. I'm trying to help Carl Edwards right now. We've got cars heading down pit road. You're not Carl Edwards. Matt Kenseth over here not giving me room as he tries to head down pit road. We're going to go down with him. Carl Edwards is going to stay up there in the top 5. John Wood, don't. John Wood! That was a little bit more my fault because I didn't slow down after you hit me, but why do you have to be like Jimmy Johnson in K-Cow Gaming's channel? I mean, you're just gonna shove me into pit road and make me speed into pit road. I mean, that's the same thing that Jimmy Johnson did at, what was it, Auto Club? Or no, Michigan? I don't remember. I always forget whether it was Michigan or Auto Club, but that's what Jimmy Johnson did to K-Cow Gaming. Whenever he was doing his NASCAR 08 LP. He did the same thing. He did the same thing. Except this time, I had more time to slow down. Implications. Oh god. 5 seconds waiting in the pit stall. It's championship implications for the JC. Alright. Well. And we got a caution. I just got to put down a lap down before the caution came out. Does that mean I'm still in the lead lap? Oh, well, I wanted to see that. We all wanted to see that. And then you change the camera. Think about the children, EA Sports. Think about the children. Oh wow, they did it at the same time. And the 43 car went all the way over. Oh my god, this game is such a joke. And his teammate in the 41 car almost... Wait, that's... 41 car is not his teammate, that's Chip Ganassi. Yeah. So, I'm hoping we're not a lap down, because the thing said we were a lap down after the caution came out. So... And we're right here in the middle of the field. Nope. Yep, we're on the lead lap. They put us in third gear. So, it took us a little while to actually get up to gear. Alright, so, like usual, they're getting their bad restart, and we're going to reach the top 10 really quickly. Carl Edwards is, nowhere to be found. Aw. that sucks. At least this time, I'm not the one bringing out the caution. Good lord, Ryan Newman. Okay. So this is where things start getting difficult. Once you come to a restart, the AI, they start just doing better. At least a little bit. At least we didn't have that speed glitch thing off the pit road to deal with. We were in like 35th off the pit road. And of course other cars had to pit. Right now, Patrick the Carpenter is in the lead. We're in the top 10. I am going to finish better than I did the first time. You know, because I kind of have to. This race is sponsored by my car. And all that crap. I've been trying to pass Ryan Newman for the past 2 laps. This is... Or at least the past lap, whatever. Push him past Clint Boyer. Gosh, we're going so fast we're getting a little bit tighter in the corners now. Alright, here we go. Slingshot engage. Well, Matt Kenseth is still up there. Okay, I guess my straightaway speed just died. That's disappointing. Well, we'll pass him going to the corner. Both Penske cars, number 2 and number 12, right next to each other. We made it to 7th place. Can we win this race? Matt Kenseth's about to take the lead. John Wood is still up front. And also is his teammate Marcus Ambrose for some reason. Oh gosh, John Wood just cut off Kyle Busch. You saw Kyle Busch brake check me going down the backstretch. Okay, this time by we're going to have 2 laps to go. Oh god, how did I fit into that gap right there? Yeah, this kind of probably just made the thumbnail where we are right now. Trying to help Matt Kenseth get to the lead, but I don't want to cross over and get in Kyle Busch's way. Oh gosh, we got tight off of turn 1. Turn 2. Oh, that's just ruined our lap right there. We gotta make our way back up there. I'm trying to get Marcus Ambrose out of the way. We're gonna be on the outside again. Oh, got a little loose, Bad racing for us trying to get in front of other cars. We're stuck on the outside. We can't make progress on the outside. That's kind of how the game works. Well, Matt Kenseth is in the lead. Between Kyle Busch and Kurt Busch. We cleared Kurt Busch before going down here. Now Marcus Ambrose is trying to pass Matt Kenseth. He actually made contact with him. We're going to pass Patrick the Carpenter off of turn 2. I'm going to help Matt Kenseth. Come on. Go. Get him. I'm trying to help him. He's just not going for it. That was rude. Wait. Can I? Yes, come on. Dang it! I can't help him! Dang it! I'm trying to push him, but the game won't let me bump. Gosh, it sucks. And you know, people are like, oh, you could have won that race so easily. You could have just, won it. But I wanted to help Matt Kenseth pass Marcus Ambrose before I would go to win the race. I probably wouldn't be able to win the race without getting into somebody going to turn 3, because that's usually what happens whenever you're at this point in the race. If you try passing somebody on like the last lap at Michigan, like on the bottom, you usually can't grip it and you get into them and then there's like a wreck and it ends the race under caution. I've done it so many times. And it happens at a lot of other tracks as well. We get some awesome highlight replays though. Yeah, I got into Matt Kenseth before we went down pit road. So Marcus Ambrose wins a race instead of the other Wood Brothers car, which would be John Wood. John Wood doesn't deserve to win this race because he shoved me down pit road and maybe speed in 5 miles per hour over the speed limit or whatever. He got a 5-second speeding penalty. I got into Patrick the Carpenter, who got down the apron underneath me as we went through turns 3 and 4. I don't know where Carl Edwards finished though. Yeah, we helped Carl Edwards a great bit, and don't know how it turned out for him. So, I mean, this also goes in the point. I'm not winning every race like that person said I was. Matter of fact, I think I'm only winning like half of the races or 2/3 of the races in this season. Okay, let's take a look at this. Marcus Ambrose started 24th and finished first. He led 1 lap, and that was just the last lap. I think I could have stopped Marcus Ambrose from passing Matt Kenseth, but I was trying so hard to not be on the outside that I guess he just got there. Disappoint. Matt Kenseth started 11th and finished 2nd. He led 2 laps in this race. I started 43rd and finished 3rd, did not lead any laps. Patrick the Carpenter started 8th and finished 4th. He led 4 laps in this race, which is the most laps led, surprisingly. Kurt Busch started 22nd, finished 5th. Or I think that was Kurt Busch, was it? Yeah, that was Kurt Busch. Kyle Busch was like right next to him. John Wood started 5th and finished 6th. Ryan Newman started 29th and finished 7th. Clint Boyer started 33rd and finished 8th. And Kyle Busch started 12th and finished 9th. He led 1 lap in this race. And Dale Jarrett started 6th and finished 10th. He led 2 laps. David Rudin started right in front of me. He managed to finish 11th. Paul Menard started 9th, finished 14th, led 1 lap. David Reagan finished 17th. I still haven't found Carl Edwards. Where did Carl Edwards go? Tony Stewart, he started on pole and finished 24th. Not a good race for him. He led 2 laps though. Carl Edwards started 39th and finished 25th. After I helped him move him all the way up into the top 10. And then he died. Dang it, Carl Edwards. I guess 25th maybe helped him out in the points a little bit. But he's still way behind 39th. And way ahead of 41st fantasy drivers. Jamie McMurray started 27th and finished 26th. Dario Franchitti started 17th, finished 29th, and led 1 lap. Junior finished 30th. Jimmy Johnson started 2nd and finished 43rd. He got a DNF only running 8 laps in the race and led 2 laps. So I don't know what happened to him. I mean, he was doing really well and then just... Let me think. Maybe it was what happened during that caution. Actually, no, it couldn't have been because we took our pit stops after lap 8. Of course, maybe it was the caution. Maybe it wasn't. These guys, they all finished a lap down. I don't know how. I mean, we never lapped anybody. Maybe they went down pit road before the last lap began. I don't know what happened there. We're not going to get to see Matt Kenseth in lane or me in victory lane, but Matt Kenseth gets a good finish, getting him some good points, and he'll hopefully make the chase as we close in on Richmond. And, well, we get 3rd, so we get a top 5. That's good. As long as we're getting top 5s, I'm pretty happy with that. And then I'm really not satisfied whenever we don't get a top 10. And so, Watkins Glen. So next up is race 24 of 36, the Bristol 400, I don't know. The Sharpie 500 at Bristol Motor Speedway. My remote is all the way over there. So I'm going to go get that. This is POD. I like some of their music. Especially Youth of the Nation. If you don't know the song Youth of the Nation by POD, you probably should hear that. It's awesome. Anyways, we have an 869-point lead over John Wood. And Dale Jarrett's third, Tony Stewart fourth, Michael Waltrip fifth, Dale Earnhardt Jr. sixth, Kurt Busch seventh, Paul Menard eighth, Matt Kenseth is now in ninth, so he's definitely going to make the chase at this point. Hopefully he can stay consistent enough to actually stay in the top 10 and everything. I think the chase in this game is the top 10, or maybe it's the top 12, or I don't remember what it is. I always get it all mixed up because they keep changing the chase. They're trying to make things interesting, and they're not. It's just inconsistency and shit. Alright, so Clint Bowyer's in 10th, by the way. Let's look through the rest of this. Marcus Ambrose is 22nd in points after winning at Michigan, so that proves that the drivers that do well in races, they're not exactly consistent. Our most consistent driver is John Wood. I don't know why. He's not supposed to be. Alright, I mean, if the AI were consistent in this game, at least the same cars finished in the same areas every race, we'd probably only have like a 300 or 400 point lead like we did in NASCAR Thunder 2004. And that game was a lot more challenging than this one. But some people forget that I actually don't suck at most of these games that I'm playing on my channel. Except for Pro Evolution Soccer, where the difficulty has to be low, like I said. Jamie McMurray is in 28th in points, so he's been really improving. On the other hand, David Reagan is in 33rd, and let me guess, Carl Edwards is still in last place among the real drivers, and then we got all these fake drivers and crap. Alright, Wanda Sykes, you suck. Alright, so I'll see you next time whenever we go to Bristol Motor Speedway for the Sharpie 500. This was a pretty good race. I really hope that I was really hoping that I could get Matt Kenseth to win, but it didn't happen, so oh well. See you next time in Bristol. That's that, and episode over.